Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm going to give you guys a coupon code to a prepaid legal service. So this is one that I use myself. It's called US Lawshield. Okay, and that's the coupon code. Okay, it's poconoshooting. And I don't remember exactly what kind of a discount it gets you, but it gets you something. It might be like an extra month or whatever. But if you're going to get a prepaid legal service, which I recommend, if you decide to get this one, you can use this coupon code. The way I came about having this coupon code is, at one point I was hosting seminars for this company, and they gave me this coupon code to give to the people that I train. Okay, and that, as far as I'm concerned, includes all you guys watching my videos. So that all whatever 5,000 of you on the different channels and different platforms I have. This includes you guys. You guys said I can give it to anybody that I train, so that's you guys. So the coupon code is Pocono Shooting. Okay. So the way a prepaid legal service works is if you get into trouble, you basically have a lawyer on hand. Okay. Now, you get a card that has a number. Oh, first of all, as far as how much it costs, I don't remember, but it's not a lot. It's something like, I think it's maybe like $40 up front, and then I think they charge a card either like, I don't know, maybe $10, $15, $20 per month, something like that. You'll find out when you go to their website. Where's the website? Okay, the website's over there in the back of this. And you guys already saw it. You can pause it, look at it. So that'll give you all the information. It's not a whole lot of money for having a lawyer on hand. The way what I tell people, especially people I train in person, I tell them get a prepaid legal service. If you don't like this one, find another one, but have one. And what you do is they give you a card. You put that in your wallet. But what I also tell people to do is make a photocopy of that card, put it in a large envelope with some money and some instructions. And what you do is you seal the envelope, put, let's say, in the drawer or wherever. And if you ever do get in trouble, okay, good chance that, because remember, they're going to take your cell phone. You're only going to remember probably one phone number, okay? That's either going to be your wife's phone number or your mother's phone number, okay? That's the only phone number that you're going to remember offhand. So you call that person up and you tell them that go to this drawer. You're going to find this envelope with some instructions in there. There's some money in case they need that to get by until you get out. And what they'll do is they'll contact the lawyer, right? And they'll be able to tell that lawyer where you're at, because that's the information that you'll tell them where they're at, how they can contact the jailer, and so forth. And that's how you get a lawyer, because the last thing you want to do is like be stuck in jail and you don't remember any phone numbers, and you don't know who to call, and or finally you do remember to call your wife and she has no idea what to do. Okay. And if you're doing things like that, like last second, right, where you're kind of behind the ball, trying to, you're going to end up paying through the nose. So you want to have these things sorted out in advance. And if you got the prepaid legal service, it ends up not costing you a whole lot. It's going to cost you, again, I don't remember how much it is, but it's definitely going to cost you less than $200 a year, okay, to have a prepaid lawyer. Now, there's 3 ways that you can use this service, right? Number one is, of course, if you are actually in trouble. If you use your gun in self-defense, but it may not just be your gun. You might get into a fist fight. It might be any type of self-defense situation. It even covers your kids. If your kids get into a fight at school, and I think it also covers, your wife, I think, has to get her own plan, but you get a discount for putting your wife on it. Okay, so that's not a bad idea either. So if you're the one that's actually in trouble, you call them up. You got a lawyer on hand. If if you're at the scene, and ideally you want to call these guys up before the police even arrive. When the police arrive, obviously the gun still is going to be in the holster, right? You don't want the police to see you with a gun in your hand. You put your cell phone down, so you're not holding anything, and you tell them, listen, I got my cell phone over there. Lawyer's waiting to talk to you. Okay, lawyer's going to get on the phone with the cop, and he's going to tell the cop that he's representing you and they should not ask you any questions, okay? So that's the first way that you're going to use this. You can use this prepaid service. The second way you're going to use this is if you have just a general gun related question, which is, for example, is it legal in my state to build and carry this polymer 80, okay, unserialized? Is that legal? Now, I happen to know that the answer is yes, but it's a good idea to get it in writing, okay? But I may have another question like that I don't know. Like, for example, like I know that my state, Pennsylvania, has reciprocity with a whole bunch of other states like Ohio, Florida, where I can carry, I can carry concealed over there. But can I carry this gun, right? This unserialized gun that I built? Can I carry it over there? And I honestly don't know the answer. I don't know, just Ohio, Florida. I don't know the answer. So what I would do is, if I was going to be traveling over there and I want to carry concealed, I'm going to call these guys up, ask them the question. They're going to give me an immediate answer on the phone, and then I'm going to have them email me that answer in writing on their letterhead, which I'm going to print out and basically take with me, keep it in the glove compartment. And if the issue does come up, and remember, we don't volunteer information if we're stopped, but if we actually get into a situation, into a self-defense type of situation, I now have something in writing, okay, or whatever. Let's say it's I don't know, you get into an accident and your car, I don't know, turns upside down and your gun falls out or something. I mean, and the question becomes why, what gun is this? Is it registered or whatever? Print out this paper here. Doesn't need to be registered. Perfectly okay to carry, etc. Okay. So you can ask gun-related questions like that. One of the questions that I had for them was, is it as a trainer, right? Is it legal for an 18-year-old to build one of these guns? Okay, I didn't know the answer. I called them up and they said yes, it is legal for an 18-year-old to build it in my state of Pennsylvania. It's illegal. An FFL cannot sell it to them. Okay, but an 18-year-old can buy the parts and build it themselves. They cannot carry it. They can't get a carry permit. They can't carry it, but they can build it and they can bring it to the range, unload it, and shoot it over there. So I didn't know the answer to that. I found this out from them. Another question I asked was, because I already knew that that an 18-year-old could not purchase 9mm pistol ammunition, right? So now they got the pistol. How do they go about buying ammunition? So the answer to that is the 18-year-old can buy it in a private sale. What it really is that an FFL cannot sell the 18-year-old pistol ammunition. However, the 18-year-old can buy it. They can possess it. So they can purchase it through a private sale, right? But the other thing is that if they own a rifle like a 9mm AR, okay, they can go to any gun store, even an FFL, and say, I'm here to buy 9mm ammo for my AR, for my 9mm AR. And now it's legal for that FFL to sell that 9mm ammo to that 18-year-old, okay? So I didn't know this. I found this out from these guys, okay? So you can ask questions like that. And again, they'll give you an answer over the phone and then ask that they send it to you in an email, on their letterhead. So now you've got a print out of this that you can refer back to if you need to, okay? And finally, the third way that I use these guys is, and I don't do a whole lot of traveling out of state, but if I was going to travel out of state, let's say I'm going to drive down to Florida, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm driving down to Florida, or I'm driving out west or whatever. Let's say I'm driving to Wyoming, okay? Can I carry concealed, okay? And they might say, well, you can carry concealed in these states, but when you get to this, that, and that state, you have to unload the gun, put it in the trunk, okay? But when you get back to that state, you can go concealed. Or what they will do is they will say, well, if you take this route, you're going to run into some issues where you can't carry the whole way through. But if you take this alternative route, you can carry concealed the whole way. So they'll do that for you. And again, they'll put it in writing. You print it out. Basically you have an itinerary. And if you do end up in some type of a situation, you can, just show this lawyer paper. Because remember, you're not volunteer. First of all, we don't volunteer gun information, right? We never volunteer any gun information during a traffic stop, unless you're traveling through a state where you have a duty to inform, and they will tell you that, okay? But unless unless the law requires that we give up information, we never volunteer information. Um, so if something comes up, let's say you get into an accident, I don't know, car rolls over, guns fall out all over the place, and now the issue of you traveling with guns comes up. Now you got this printed out itinerary that you can give to the cop. You're not answering anything. You're not answering questions. You're just giving an itinerary, and you say, "Hey, the lawyer said this," and read it. And if you have any further questions, I'll put you on the phone with the lawyer. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, so 3 ways that this prepaid legal service will help you. Number 1, if you're actually in a self-defense type of situation, it covers you, it covers your kid, even if it's a fist fight or something. And I think your wife, you got to pay extra for that, but you got to find out. That's something that you'll look into. Second, if you got any specific gun questions or gun carrying questions, or questions about what you can do in your in your state, in what situations you can use your gun and not use your gun, they'll answer that kind of stuff. And the third is if you're traveling, they'll give you an itinerary, right? Of states that you can carry through and not carry through, states to avoid, what states that you can take certain guns, or states you can't take certain guns, or magazine limits. They'll give you all that information, and there's nobody walking around that has all that information in their head. You gotta, I do guns every day. I mean, I know the gun laws in my state. I don't know what the gun laws are in the state, next to me. So that's why I use these guys over here. So like I said, here's a promo code. I don't know exactly what the discount is, but it'll be something. Hold on, get you guys in focus. Come on, get in focus. There it is. Poconoshooting. There's your promo code. And there's a phone number. And there's a website. Okay, and it's this is the name of the company. U.S. Lawshield. All right, so I hope this information was useful. And like I said, they gave this information to me. No, rather, they gave me this promo code because I was hosting their seminars at one point, and they said I could pass this on to people that I train at the different ranges that I'm at. However, all you guys watching my channel, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm training all you guys, right? You're all trainees. I don't care. I don't care. Everybody learns something from everybody, right? You guys learn something from me. I learned something from you guys through the comment section. So this promo code applies to all you guys. So thanks for watching. Drop some comments below. It's always good to hear from you guys. If you got a different legal service that you use, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you like it. So that sounds great. Make sure you guys are following me on my uncensored platforms. On Odyssey, I am Pocono Tactical. On Rumble, I am Pocono Guns. Talk to you all soon.